Hello everyone, back tuning in to Stormwatch. So we've got this very warm weather with us at the moment, and it's going to be peaking tomorrow when we could go as high as, 90 Fahrenheit certainly is possible, 32 degrees. We might go higher than that, so it'll be very interesting to see how high those temperatures go. I'll probably do another Stormwatch this time tomorrow, and we'll be able to see how high the temperatures have gone, but potentially they could get up towards the mid-90s Fahrenheit down in the far south of the country tomorrow. And inevitably, all this evening's stability is going to trigger off some thunderstorms, and we're going to have a look at this storm risk again tonight. We did it last night, and the idea last night was to have the storms mostly in the north and west, sort of late Tuesday and through Wednesday. We'll see whether that's still the idea tonight. Well, before I get on with that, just to say about our charity fundraiser, we're raising money throughout July for the Warwickshire and Northamptonshire Air Ambulance. Our total currently, currently stands at an unbelievably high £764.54. We've had 47 very, very kind donations. So thanks to everybody that's donated so far. We're running this to the end of the month. So I've raised the target to £1,000. If we can get to £1,000 by the end of July, that really would be quite something. So there's two ways to donate to this. There's our Just Giving page, and this is it. I'm on the Just Giving page now. You can get to that via the description box at YouTube. I'm going to leave a link. Alternatively, you can get to it via Gareth Worthington. There's links all over Gareth Worthington. So you just click the link, go through to our Just Giving page. You'll be greeted by the Gareth Worthington logo, of course, so you know this is the right page. And it says Gareth's page as well. Click the yellow button that says donate, and it'll take you to another page where you put card details in very, very safely and securely, and you donate whatever you wish. You can also donate by text, just put in our code, which is GWVS77. The amount you'd like to donate can be anything from £1 upwards, and text at 770. If you pay as you go, it'll be taken off your outstanding balance or off your balance. If you pay by a bill, it'll go on to your next bill cycle. Don't get vision from the bill payer before you do that, of course. A huge thank you to everybody for their really, really kind donations. Doing something very special here for the Air Ambulance. They are a charity that relies totally on charitable donations. They don't receive any money from the government or the National Health Service. So everything from the helicopter itself all the way down to smallest plasters has to be paid for by your kind donations. And it costs £1,700 to do one mission. I was quite surprised that it's that much, but it costs £1,700 to save a person's life. But obviously you can't put a value on somebody's life. So again, big thanks to everybody that's donated so far. And can we get this up to £1,000 by the end of the month? It's going to be really interesting to see. But thanks so much to everybody that's donated at this stage. Right, we're going to have a look at Stormwatch then. So this is the GFS chart for 6 o'clock in the evening tomorrow, when the heat wave is peaking. Mini heat wave will be peaking at this time tomorrow. Have a ridge of high pressure across Germany, low pressure out to the south and west, and sucking up this very hot air from the south. Here's the upper air temperatures. You see that with 15 Celsius iceberg is well across England and Wales, so that's temperatures up to 30 degrees most definitely. The 20 Celsius iceberg is threatening the south coast, as I explained in the video that I did earlier on. You can find it on the homepage, today's main video. When we get 20 Celsius isotherm, that's temperatures going into the mid-30s Celsius generally, so somewhere down in the southeast, it's not impossible that we could see 34, maybe 35 degrees tomorrow. Let's go to around 95 Fahrenheit. It'll be very, very hot. More widely, across England and Wales, will be sort of 31, 32, 33. It's going to be a really hot day tomorrow. Certainly the hottest day of the summer so far. Now, there's a lot of cape and lifted tomorrow. We've got these vibrant yellow, red colours there across much of the country. But actually at 6 o'clock in the evening, the thunderstorms are really restricted to sort of northern England, Pennines, down in towards North Wales, over the Irish Sea, in towards Ireland as well. Not much elsewhere, so despite the fact there's a lot of cape, actually not going to be much in the way of thunder tomorrow afternoon. Now, the GFS model is seeing those temperatures going up to around 30 degrees, but they're undercooking yet. I think we'll go hotter than that. As I say, 32 or 33. Certainly possible for many places. One or two areas might go a little bit higher than that. Now, overnight, Tuesday into Wednesday, that's when the instability starts as this low pressure begins to form across the country within this very unstable air. The increase of the risk of storms will increase through the night. So this is at midnight when we've got quite a lot of thunderstorms through the Irish Sea, particularly across the Northern Ireland, also into North Wales, North West England, South West Scotland too. They get more widespread through the early hours. This is 6 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday, with a lot of thunderstorms then across many northern western parts of the country. You see it's through much of Wales, in towards the north and west Midlands, then going northwards into northern England and through into southern parts of Scotland, also affecting the Irish Sea as well. There's Kate continuing throughout the night, so this precipitation will have lightning and thunder with it. There'll certainly be some spectacular lightning flashes in the north and west, I think, in the early hours of Wednesday. Then through Wednesday itself, that low pressure carries on trundling north, pushing northwards in towards Scotland. So through the morning, we've got this the risk of heavy thunderstorms again through Wales, northwest England, up in towards Scotland. Notice southern England, much of the Midlands, particularly the south and east Midlands, East Anglia, South East England, missing out on this. No thunder and lightning. Despite the fact we get the highest temperatures down in the south east, there's no thunder and lightning from this in the southeast. It's in the north and west if the models have got this right. We have greatest risk of storms. Through the course of Wednesday evening, afternoon into the evening, those storms will carry on northwards into Scotland and north-eastern parts of England. Been a very hot day in the east on Wednesday, with temperatures perhaps approaching 30 degrees again across East Anglia, and then cooler air begins to move in late Wednesday. So we go through into Thursday and see the upper air temperatures have turned significantly cooler by that point, and the temperatures have dropped down as well. They're still pretty warm in the southeast, up to mid-20s Celsius, but certainly not as hot as the days before. So it's a bit of a damp squib this for the southeast. It's the north and west that's getting the thunder, the south and east. Unfortunately for them, if you like thunder anyway, unfortunately for you in the southeast, looks like you miss out. This high-res Euro 4 from Weather Online, you can see at 6 o'clock in the evening tomorrow. This is precipitation, by the way. You can see at 6 o'clock in the evening tomorrow, it's almost universally dry across the country. I'm not sure about that. We could still have some thunderstorms sparking off across northern England, particularly around the Irish Sea, I would have thought. And up to midnight, still not much going on. And then by 6 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday, that's when we've got risk of thunderstorms across northern England and into Scotland. But even then, not as much as we see on the GFS. That could be undercooking things a little bit. I think for the north and west, storms should be a little bit more widespread than that suggests. Finally, the high-res WRF model. This is from meteoseal.fi. You can find a link to Meteoseal and Weather Online on the links page, of course. So this is for 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, where it's almost universally dry. We go through the day and through the afternoon. This is when the heat wave is peaking. Tomorrow afternoon, of course. We've got a few scattered storms sparking off across northern England, down into some parts of Welsh mountains, also across Ireland. Again, not much. Most places are dry and very hot through the course of tomorrow afternoon. Then tomorrow evening, those storms sort of rumble around. Again, not doing a huge amount. There's a few through Scotland, one or two across northern England, one or two across Wales. But into the evening tomorrow, not a great deal happening. More across Ireland, of course. Then into the early hours of Wednesday, this is when things start to generate. So 6 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday, we find violent thunderstorms across many parts of Scotland. So coming down to Northern Ireland. Some around the Irish Sea, but again, for northern England down into Wales, not a huge amount happening. Through the course of tomorrow morning, though, things do develop through the Irish Sea, and you see into Wednesday afternoon, those storms pushing eastwards, across Scotland, into northern England as well. Again, notice Midlands, southern England, southeast England, largely missing out altogether. And then those storms push through, introducing that cooler, fresher air into the course of Thursday. Nothing ever really rising in the southeast. Obviously, the southeast will cool down. It's just going to be that the cold front will push across, probably as just a band of cloud, and lower the temperatures. But the storms never come through. It looks like it's going to be in the north and west. So, well, for tomorrow, most of the day is going to be dry. There may be a few scattered storms breaking out across the Welsh Mountains and the Pennines, also across Ireland. Not a great deal happening tomorrow. It's just that the heat wave is peaking. Going to be a very, very hot day. Tomorrow night, it looks like it's the north and west. Things will gradually develop, but it may be a slow old process to get things going, even into tomorrow night. It's really through Wednesday, I think. That's Scotland, Northern Ireland, Northern England, possibly North Wales and the North Midlands. So it's a bit touch and go for those areas. But it's that area in the north on Wednesday that we could see some big thunderstorms, certainly giving risk of quite severe lightning, also be flash flooding. The southeast, no, we just stay mostly dry and hot until eventually late Wednesday into Thursday turns a bit cooler and fresher. That's how it's looking in terms of Stormwatch tonight. Probably do one more tomorrow. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.